All right, Oblate Dollar Sports Network. Such a time as this. It is Saturday. It's game day, and we're out here at Eastside Bar and Grill at 620 Howell Street, Suite 2, Greenville, South Carolina. Owner is Angela. We're going to be covering all the games today. And so anyways, we got a lot to talk about. We're coming off of a win from UNC last week. And, I don't know that it's good to get a win. It's good to go up there and go ahead on that first play and do a little bit of that razzle dazzle. And
sorry, I might step down.
Yeah, sorry, we're just getting some information down. But I think the game could have been 70-3. We just kind of go ahead and share that.
Yeah.
We're going to be down here. Come on down here. Me and Tam were down here last night, and they had Randymonium, great band.
This place is always busy. They always have good crowd. They're over here. So just so you know where we're at, we're over here at Eastside Bar and Grill. And if you haven't been over here, they've always got a good crowd that's over here. It's 620 Howell Road. You can't miss them. They're over here across the street from Loman's Plaza.
Yeah.
They've always got. So she was just telling me that's what I was doing. Like Tuesday nights, they have trivia night.
Yeah.
So Wednesday night they do bingo.
Bingo. Tonight they have karaoke.
Friday they do live music. Saturdays they do NCAA football, and of course they do karaoke music.
Karaoke. They got karaoke tonight, I believe. 7:30, 7 o'clock.
And I'm sure on Mondays they probably do football, and they do that.
And they got a lot. Kind of reminds me of Cheers.
A little bit.
Every time I come in here now, somebody.
It kind of does.
It's got that family atmosphere. It's on the east side. It's called.
And you already said and I've eaten here several times, but
yeah.
But you've eaten here more recently than I have. You said they have a very, very good Philly steak. Philly
cheesesteaks to die for. Really good.
I haven't had that, so I'll try that out.
But man, we were here last night, and it was standing room only.
Absolutely.
I mean, you couldn't get them all the way. They were packed outside. They got a little band place out there, a little platform out there.
In fact, they thinned out some of the last time I was here. They thinned out some of the. They had another row of chairs.
Yeah.
And they thinned out some of those apparently to make it easier.
I don't know how many got TV. They got TVs on every wall. So we got several games going on. There are actually some good games going on today, right now as we speak. And we're not putting in game day picks because it's already started. But so let me just welcome on a couple people. I'd like to welcome Eastside Bar and Grill. We're actually here now.
We were just talking about.
Yeah, and also Pickle Palette came on board over at Anderson. We're going to be doing the Duke game there. I asked him why they called it Pickle Palette. And he said because people are fickle about their food. And he actually changed the menu. It's a real nice place. And it's McDuffie Street, because you asked me last time. If you're coming right into downtown Anderson, it's like that first left. It's right on the corner. It's right before you get at Magnetic Brewery.
Oh, yeah. I know where it is.
Yeah. So it's a nice. It used to be a tire shop. I was asking. You can look on the ground, and it's still got this just real neat place. It's kind of different.
I do know where it is.
So they came on board. We got a couple people fixing to come on board, but Amy and Bull, we just got to work out a time for that. And we're talking with a place called Bottles, and that's over there behind Double Dogs. So anyways, I woke up this morning and went out on the porch, and it felt like fall, hoodie weather.
It did. It's football weather.
I mean, it actually feels like football.
It does.
And so anyways, great day of football ahead of us.
We already had a good day of football.
We already have. Shout out to all our sponsors. I'm telling you, we're growing like crazy. You've seen the metrics.
Yes,
I
have. I didn't watch them this week because honestly, I was kind of tied up myself. So I didn't. This week before that, I did. And
I was talking to Sean.
Exciting.
I'm not the most patient person. I don't think it happens overnight.
No.
He says you just got to stay consistent and keep at it. We've been consistent every week, covering stuff, writing articles, doing live shows, doing podcasts, and I tell you, sometime around August, this thing is just taking off.
And I'm just going to point out that I'm wearing my lucky shirt again today because I wore it last week and we won. So I'm wearing it again today. And so
I was, it's been a weird year because we're all drinking that orange Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Well,
and I was drinking.
Again, I'll get into that in a minute. But
when I sat down to watch the game at UNC, and I know it's UNC, and it's Belichick's first year.
That's not, I hear certain fans say that. And that really offends me because they go, oh, but it's just UNC. But you know what? Here's the thing. It's college ball, and any college team can beat any college team on any given day. And the problem with it is, I mean, example of that was Troy was beating the tar out of us the first half of the game.
Yeah.
And then we come back. We had an hour and 45-minute halftime, and they were able to put the fear of Dabo in them, and they came out swinging.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're
And
not
that's what
that.
happened.
I'm saying they're just not that good this year. Now it's Belichick's first year, but
No, they're
what I'm getting at is when I turned the TV on that first, I call it razzle dazzle. That's my word for it. They did that little
They did.
throw out to Antonio Williams, and he had
He had to go back to the ball.
Well, he actually threw the ball pretty good. Nevis says he played basketball too. We know he can catch. We know he can run. And now we know he can throw.
Yeah.
And all he needs to do is get it there. He's wide open. So we started out like that. Next thing you know, it's 28-3, I think. And then we scored right going into the second quarter. And then the second string basically after that. We didn't do much. But anyways, going up to Boston College, playing a night game. You know, they're doing the rankings of the ACC teams. They had UNC at 16, which is farthest you can be. And then they had BC at 15. And they had Clemson at 8.
Yes.
I mean, we started out at 1 as far as ACC goes this year. So we got a little momentum. Just don't get too excited. Let's just go up there and do what Clemson does and play Clemson.
And you know, just like watching the Florida State game right now, I mean, there's certainly some there's still certainly some openings that are happening. So we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is an interesting season.
There's a lot going on.
Couple teams that surprised me is Texas A&M. They're undefeated. We'll get into that a little bit. Game day picks. They're 5-0. Miami is better than I thought they were going to be because usually when they hype Miami, they kind of fall back. But Miami seems to be pretty solid.
Look at Venables' team with Oklahoma.
Yeah. And we all none of us are Oklahoma fans till Brent went there.
Absolutely.
And we're all Oklahoma fans. And he's brought that.
But you got to support him. So
he's brought that defense in.
Absolutely have to support him.
And it was good to see Tom Allen on
the sidelines.
And Jacob said something about in the podcast the week coming into that game. He said he's up there eating a hot dog in the press box, and he needs to be on the sidelines. And he was on the sidelines. He reminds me a little bit of Venables. He's got that energy. He's got that enthusiasm. He's got that spark and kind of push the players forward. And so that's a good thing that he's on the sidelines. And I think that made a little bit of difference. I think the defense stepped up. Cade looked pretty good, From the start he got off. He was 22 for 24. And, we could have been nasty. Could have been Alabama and Saban to run the score up. We wanted to get some of the other players in and see a little bit of Chris Vizio.
I think it's important that you get the other players playing.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I do think they left Cade in longer, and they did it intentionally, and I think that was a good thing, to be honest with you, because they needed to get him.
And we knew by the time we hit 35 games over. But I thought it'd be a lot worse than it was.
I agree.
As far as I know, I don't know the injuries. Do you?
Oh, there was one, and I can't remember what it is.
Everybody's looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, for the most part.
Pretty much healthy.
That is true. For the most part.
So I'd like to see us establish the run game and keep the offense up and keep the play.
Well, that one thing about it is he's very pleased with Randall. Randall Allen. He's very pleased with him.
I mean, Adam Randall.
Adam, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very, 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 very pleased.
He's a workhorse. They compare him to. They've been comparing him to Derrick Henry.
Right. He's very pleased, though. Is what I'm saying with his performance so far. And so,
well, he runs a little bit like Derrick Henry. He's fast. He's big. I mean, he's faster than Derrick Henry, but he's got the same build. I mean, they may be a couple pounds difference and a couple inches in height, but they got the same build. They run kind of the same. So we got a couple games here that we sharpen the sword, not playing too Boston College, North Carolina. Then you got to look up on the schedule, Mike. We got SMU coming up, and we got to play FSU at home. And SMU is going to be next week. And by the way, next week we're going to be at Jimmy's Cards and Collectibles. He used to own Mama Pins. He owns the whole shopping center. And
really?
So he's right next door. So we're probably going to eat breakfast over there.
Okay.
And then, I'm sorry, we're doing it Friday night. They announced the game is 3:30, so we still have an opening.
I'm never not a fan of Mama Pins.
Oh yeah. Pam Bonnie goes there.
Yeah. So you say. Never seen her there, and I've been there many a time. So.
Well, her husband's from Anderson, but so anyhow, we're going to be doing a 5 o'clock show there. We're looking for another one maybe to do before the SMU game on Saturday. They've never been to Mama
So if you
Penn's.
haven't done it yet, guys, check us out. Come online.
Yeah, if you like a meat and 3, I mean, a meat and 3 vegetables, it's a place to go.
Absolutely.
Good old place. So he still owns that shopping center, but he basically opened that up for his son, who's actually a student at Clemson. And so anyhow, we got here.
Well, let me ask you this: there's some games that are going on right now. We got a game going on right now that we're looking at. Florida State and
Pittsburgh.
What's your take of that so far?
Hey, Florida State, they had that tough loss, but I mean, they could easily, be undefeated. I thought this game, I didn't think it'd be as close as it is. We got 14 Pitt, Florida State.
It was 14-14 until halftime.
Yeah,
right
and then 21-14. I don't see
Florida State scored a touchdown.
You see the Alabama game on? I don't see.
Yeah, it was on a minute ago.
Alabama, what's the score on that?
7-0 last I checked.
17-17 halftime.
Tied
17-17 halftime. We all on the podcast, we all picked Missouri. Missouri is 5-0, and I really like their coach. Their coach kind of reminds me a little bit of Dabo, and just a good team, good solid team. They came out.
Always have been.
They came out blazing. In Alabama, I think Ty, the quarterback, is actually the top quarterback in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
And so their offensive line's solid. You saw that against Georgia.
Oh yeah.
And he was throwing dimes. And I don't know what it is about Alabama and Georgia. Georgia can go in there, be 10 times better.
Game.
Well, they can go in there being 10 times better than Alabama.
You come in
and Alabama seems to have their number.
And it's always what happens when you're number one. When you're the number one team, everybody's got nothing to lose. They're going to do everything they can to try to knock you off, and that's how it works. So that's how it works right there.
Yeah,
it's the same way it was with
and that's just like Clemson, Carolina.
Vanderbilt, Alabama. Vanderbilt had nothing to lose. They beat them once, but to come back through.
It's kind of like Clemson and Carolina. Clemson could have a national championship run, and you've got to play them at the end of the year, and they always scare us.
Absolutely.
And then sometimes they beat us.
Sometimes.
So that's a Carolina. Carolina is actually playing.
And to be fair, that last year they flat beat us. I mean, they beat us. They beat us with their quarterback.
Carolina. Why is my mind gone blank? Who are they playing tonight?
Don't remember off the top of my head. I do not. I did not follow that game.
Let's see. Carolina.
I do not know who they played.
Come on, you got to come prepared, man.
Last week they had a bye. I know that.
They're playing somebody right. Let's see.
I think they played.
So we got NC State, Notre Dame. We got Arkansas, Tennessee, Florida, Texas A&M, Georgia, Auburn, Michigan, USC. We're going to do this picks in a little bit. They're playing LSU. That's who they're playing.
Oh, that's right.
They're playing LSU, and they're playing at Death Valley. I knew
they're playing at Death Valley. That is correct.
And 3-2.
Yeah, that's not going to be pretty.
We can't make too much money. They got a better record than we do right now. LSU 4-1.
It's going to be a tough game for them, though. LSU is going to beat them.
What really surprised me.
The question is, how well will they beat them? I mean, that's the telltale sign.
So there were some upsets last week.
Oh, there was.
What really surprised me, and there's something about they've been firing coaches, and then they get a new coach, and all of a sudden they go in this big run.
UCLA.
That's what I'm talking about. Penn State, who came in at number 2.
Yeah.
And I'm on the podcast saying UCLA is one of the worst teams out there. And then also
they were 0-4.
Yeah, I turned TV on. I'm like, what in the world's going on?
And then they come back through, and
it wasn't even close. And what is it? They got a new coach.
The offensive coordinator, they put him as interim head coach, and he comes in and makes some changes around. And that just goes to show you it's not the players as much, it's the coach motivating the players.
Yeah.
And literally, again, as I've always said, people go, well, it's Dabo. It is Dabo. Ultimately, it's always the coach.
Yeah,
but that goes back to what I said. The players weren't motivated. Now, how does the coach get the players motivated? That's between the coach and the players.
Yeah.
But they are not motivated, and they're not doing little things. Well, that's what has to happen. They have to get to that point. I mean, these guys, it's not like it used to be. It's NIL now. These guys are getting paid, basically getting paid to play.
Yeah.
Well, if you're getting paid to play, you need to perform. That's simple as that.
Mike, we talked about it. It goes back to the beginning of sports. It goes back to the beginning of sports. You looked at Green Bay Packers. They were terrible until Vince Lombardi came. And then you looked at Dallas, and they were terrible until Tom Landry came.
Absolutely.
And then they're terrible again, and then they got Jimmy Johnson. And it's behind every great team's a great coach. And I know he doesn't get out there. He's not the guy that fumbles the ball, throws the interception. But consistently, if you got a great coach, you're going to have a great team.
That's
And
right. That's exactly right.
and I think Dabo's been with us for a while now. Nobody expected the start that we got, but
I'm gonna get Angela over here. I'm gonna have her tell us a little bit about Eastside over here real quick. So come over and tell us about you. I'm gonna get you a chair right here. And I'm gonna slide you in the middle of this. Come over here.
so we're comparing you to Cheers. It's kind of the feel
It's
like
kind of a pretty good analogy.
everybody.
to be honest with you.
Everybody kind of knows your name. It's a good local hangout. I mean,
Yeah.
you feel comfortable here.
It's a neighborhood bar.
It's a neighborhood bar. It's east side. It's on the east side.
It is.
Great location.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about you. And I know y'all got a lot going on Tuesdays, got a lot of Wednesdays. So tell us about that. How long have you been here? Because you've been here a long time.
7.5 years.
Okay.
So
And you were doing the
7.5
restaurant
years.
business before, or
I've been in this business since I was 23 years old.
you've been doing
So a
it?
long
You
time.
know what you're doing. You're doing
Yeah.
something right.
So obviously it's totally different when you own a bar, but
Oh yeah.
Sure.
yeah, learned a
Oh, geez.
lot. Learned a lot. So
Yeah, a lot of work involved.
Yeah, but we have a good time with it. So
Yeah.
Normally a lot of fun during our football games, especially with the Bills group on
Bills.
Sundays.
Bill
So
Mafia just blows my mind.
I showed you the picture, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my
I mean,
goodness.
it's just they're in Clemson and Anderson too. And
They
I mean,
travel great.
out of any NFL team, they
They
have,
do. They travel.
they're the Bills Mafia, and they
So,
show up. And
they
this place
do.
is packed.
Yeah, we do great for our Tuesday night trivia. Like we've got
Okay.
teams that have been coming here for 7.5 years.
Is that like? Oh yeah.
Really,
Is
really.
that like music? When I'm in Anderson, I always get
No,
trivia
it's
night.
general trivia.
Okay.
So it's teams.
Okay.
So you come in, you
That's
can
what they
play
do in
with
Anderson.
2 people. You can play with 10 people. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. But it's literally people have been coming here for 7.5 years.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
trivia's fun.
Yeah,
Trivia's fun.
Wednesday night.
And then you do karaoke.
We do
tonight?
every Saturday night.
Okay.
So
Wednesday's bingo.
Wednesday's bingo.
Wednesday's bingo.
Yes, Wednesday's bingo. It's a progressive jackpot every week, and then every 5 weeks
So it
we
builds
make
up
sure that
for
somebody.
somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last jackpot that we gave away was $1,775.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So that was a nice
How much
chunk
play
of
bingo?
change. Yeah, yeah. On those bingo nights, we also collect money for different charities that we
Okay.
work with
Okay.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
So we've worked with schools, the vets helping vets,
Nice.
just shelters, food banks.
Any good cause,
Yeah,
yeah.
any
That's
good
good.
cause that we
You
can
gotta
find. We
give
do
back.
try to stay local.
Yeah.
Although when the flood in Texas,
Oh yeah.
I did send some money to the Convoy of Hope,
Yeah.
which was I felt like a good thing, and
Yeah.
we helped out. Obviously here, but we also helped out last year, Helene, up in North Carolina.
And I got a friend of mine who's played here many a time, Penny, and I can't think of her husband, but they play out here quite a bit.
Is it
Um,
Whiskey's Rhythm?
Yes.
It's Whiskey's
Yes.
Rhythm. Yeah, they
Who is
do.
it?
Yes.
Whiskey's Rhythm.
Whiskey
They
Rhythm.
play
I've heard
here.
of it.
They play here.
And
We have them booked actually, I think at least one more time before the end
Yep.
of the year. They play about 4 or 5 times a year here.
yep.
Typically bring a pretty decent little crowd. We, other than Randemonium or a few of the larger bands, we
Yeah.
only do the large bands like 2 or 3 times a year. We try to stick
Right.
with some of the smaller things just because
Yeah,
I don't think they get as much exposure
Okay.
as some of the large bands do. So we try to kind of keep it, but it's fun. It makes for a good vibe on a Friday night.
So y'all have anybody? Who y'all have this Friday? You know?
I'd have to.
That's
I know who
That's
hey,
putting her on the spot.
I knew.
It's not like a live band.
I know who we had last night, and that was big.
It
So,
was huge.
yeah,
But
we-
they've been around a while.
Yeah.
Heidi and them, they do
have,
really well.
yeah.
And one thing Josh said, he said y'all have a really good Philly steak sandwich.
Oh yeah. They
Really good
So,
Philly steak.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
But y'all have a good day. Our wings are good.
Okay.
Our wings
Try
are
the
really
wings.
good.
Okay.
You have to, if it's Buffalo Bar, you have to have good wings.
right?
Make our own buffalo sauce. So
Because that's where they came from.
it is. Yeah. Well, I went there and learned. I went to
Did you
Buffalo
really?
and learned. I did.
Okay.
I went to Buffalo and learned. We do a beef on wax sandwich for our Buffalo fans. They get their own menu when they come in here.
Do they really?
Yep.
It's just amazing how many Buffalo fans come
Yeah.
here. I mean,
But
we're in
I
the
stand,
South,
I
but
stand behind all of our food. There's several things that
Yeah.
we do scratch made in house.
Nice.
There's a few recipes that only I know.
I like that.
That's what I was doing when you came in. I was getting
Yeah.
ready to make one of our dressings that
Yeah.
we make in house.
Nice.
Yeah, homemade chili, things like that go on our burgers. So we have a great menu.
So y'all do the karaoke outside? Or do you
No, we do it
over
inside.
here?
So
See, I can sing them really well, just nobody else thinks I can. That's the problem.
We
I'll see
He
him.
have
really
want me to.
can, guys.
Huh?
Don't let him
so
fool you.
our karaoke DJ Mark, has been in the business for a long
I've heard of him.
time.
Yeah.
He did it karaoke when the Phoenix was here.
Okay.
The Phoenix Inn. So he's been in this business.
Oh
for a
my
long
gosh, are you kidding?
Time. No, he is
Phoenix Inn. That
Yeah.
brings back some memories.
He is just as professional. There's no favoritism. If you sign up, you go in the order that you're signed up
That's
in.
not the end. It used to be at the end of Pleasantburg, right?
It
Phoenix
was,
Inn,
and then they tore the whole thing down.
It's all okay.
Yeah,
It's so, a Krispy Kreme over here in the corner.
Yeah, it's still there.
They still
Yeah.
bands
Well,
over
Phoenix
there.
Inn's a flat spot now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember
it's
going
gone.
back there.
It's
back in
gone.
the
I went
day.
up there. As a matter of fact, the other day I was up that way going to the airport making a call, and I was just like wanted to see, and I was like, oh, the place has been leveled. I was like, man,
Leveled, yeah.
goodness,
But
leveled.
he's been in it for a long time, so he has a following. They
Yeah.
follow him wherever he does his
That's neat.
karaoke at.
That's me.
So that's always fun. We do set that up inside. He's got his own lights and everything in here for the show.
Yeah.
Normally, we have whichever football game on. We have the sound outside, and when
Okay.
the weather's nice, you can
Sit
still
out
go out.
there.
Yeah, because we've got 3 TVs out there. You sit
Yeah.
out there, you
Yeah.
listen to your game. Tonight's gonna be a little split because
Yeah.
Carolina and Clemson play at the
Yeah,
at the same
everybody's
time.
playing. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff
So,
going on. My
Nice.
cousins are playing too.
Yeah.
Nice. But y'all see she's wearing a tiger paw.
Of
Right? So,
course,
we
of
all
course,
bleed
of
orange here.
course.
so you know, hey,
Yeah.
And
But
it is.
we have our Carolina fans too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
Hey,
them
you
too.
gotta have
We do,
both.
just
we
not
do.
on Saturday.
For
I've
me,
got
as
some in the
long as we're
family.
not playing each other.
I'm just
So,
kidding.
I know,
I'm
I
just
know.
kidding.
I've got some of the family and uncle. They all
My,
live in Carolina. And
my grandson comes to me, and every time he sees me, he goes, "Go Gamecocks!"
yeah.
And then because
I love a good rivalry
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
In
you gotta have
college
that.
ball,
Yeah, you can't all
pro
pull at the
ball,
same
you do,
Yeah.
you really do.
So,
A
As
fun
long as it
rivalry.
doesn't get overboard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that goes both ways. We have those fans too. I mean, Josh is that.
What's that?
No, just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time.
We did have some fans over there.
But no, I just wanted to bring you over real fast. I really wanted to talk about it because I know this place has been a really good place. It's got a very good pulse.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
And you
It's
said
got a
it
good
right, Josh. You said it kind of reminds you of Cheers.
It
This
does,
place
huh?
really does.
I'm sure you got people that.
I'm sure you have a Norm that sits at the bar.
Yeah, we do.
I'm sure you do.
Actually, we do. Actually, we have a few, and some of them are ladies.
Yeah, I remember when I came in here the other day. There's
Yeah.
3 ladies, and they were just as friendly as could be. And
They
I was
are.
like, what
They
is that
are.
you're drinking?
We
Some kind
have
of
some of our
CBD drink.
daytime. Yes,
And I
her
took a.
CBD drink.
And I was just like relaxed. I was
Yeah.
like,
So, but we do. We have some ladies that are.
a regular.
This is a great spot for ladies.
Norm
to
the
come
mailman
into.
should come in here.
Nice.
So, I mean, we really do make sure that everybody feels
Well,
good about coming in.
that's one thing I give you credit for. This location does. And it's always been this way. Every time I've ever come in here, they always make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
always
but
do.
I want to. and
Yeah, you
I
want the welcome
try to
feeling.
instill that into the staff
It's got
that's been
personal
here.
touch.
Most of our staff has been here for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That speaks volumes about you.
That does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it helps that I've been in the kitchen. I've been out front.
Yeah, every
I've been
time I see
behind
you.
the bar.
Yeah, you're just.
Well, I mean,
you're actually back there
yeah,
cooking. You're
being-
serving
yeah.
the orders. You're
But I
doing
know what
hands
they're-
on.
I know what
Yeah.
they're all dealing with
You-
because I've been in different positions.
How often do you change your menu?
Probably about 3 to 4 times a year.
Okay.
So, of course, you always have to look at your pricing because same
Mhm.
thing happens to you guys in the grocery store. You see changes, we
That
see
happens
changes.
in business.
You have to look. I do like to during football season. We change it to more like football
Football,
food.
wings
You
and
know,
football. Beer.
yeah, pretzels and
Pretzels.
yeah. So
Do
we
y'all
try
do
to.
y'all do a tailgating package?
I don't.
Cater? You cater?
However, a lot of times if you want to do like a big wing order, I've actually got one coming up
Okay.
here in a few weeks.
So you'll take a cater order.
I will, and I can
Yeah.
definitely give prices on that.
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
not what they're going to see on the menu. They just need to call and talk to me about it. Yep.
Makes sense.
Carolina Golf Club here down the street.
Yeah.
We do a lot of their like little meet and greet things they do
Oh,
a
nice.
few times a year. So we'll cater for them.
That's a part 3 coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's
Well, we
yeah,
do a golf.
and
We're doing a golf tournament in April. So
So
Here in
we're
Utah.
actually getting ready to sponsor a hole at the Eastside High School.
Okay. Yeah, we
Um,
do something like that. We do it over at Clemson.
also am sponsoring the benefit that they're doing at the embassy
Okay.
for the golf
And
that
you-
they're doing out there.
Yeah, you mentioned you do some charities. What are the charities you do?
So like I said, we worked with Vets Helping Vets,
Nice.
Oh, that's good charity.
Greenville Church Without Walls. We've helped them. Harvest Hope Food Bank, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Greer Ministries.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't remember
A lot
the
of good
name,
stuff.
the name of it, but
That's awesome because a lot of people don't do that.
yeah, there's a place.
And I truly believe what you put out comes back.
Yeah,
So,
It
I
does.
definitely feel like
It
that.
does.
And while we still have the same struggles that every small business does,
Yeah.
I do feel like it's kind of good karma.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, it comes
but
back
it's
to
also
you.
important to help.
Well,
I do.
you have to.
Important to help
God
the
bless
community.
those that stay
So,
like right.
yeah.
You give
Yeah.
back, right?
Some of like Safe Harbor. We do like a clothing drive during the wintertime for coats and stuff like that. So
Okay,
we
cool.
have helped a lot of different
Okay. Yeah.
organizations.
Gotcha.
So I feel very strongly about that.
So you're originally from here?
I'm not.
Where are
I
you
grew
from?
up in Mississippi.
Mississippi. Okay.
Moved here when I was 16.
Okay.
Decided Clemson was going to be my team.
Hey, you got two choices. You got the right
Yeah.
one. Either Clemson, Carolina, you live here.
So yeah, I feel like, well, of course, I've lived here now longer than I lived in Mississippi.
You've been lucky to go to any games?
I have. I don't get a lot of time to go to many games. And
There's
every
nothing
time
like Death Valley on Saturday.
Yeah, I do. That is
There's
one of the
nothing.
most exciting
Except for
things
that Troy
ever.
game. That was a long game.
Yeah. So,
Anytime you have a lightning delay of 45 minutes,
That was an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a
of-
half.
yeah,
We're
Yeah.
sitting, and they
never
made us go
fun.
sit in the concession stand.
yeah, that was
No,
tough.
it's
So,
never fun. So,
normally, though, for Saturdays, we're busy. That's one of our better days, and
Yeah.
I kind of have to be
Yeah.
here unless I really plan it to where I'm like, hey guys,
Yeah.
y'all need to cover it because I'm gonna be at the game.
Yeah.
and even then, you're like
I'm
you're still worried about
I
it.
am.
Yeah,
I am.
so
I am.
you're really not. You're really. I mean, I totally get that because that's your
Well,
bread and butter.
this is my baby.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this is definitely
Yeah.
my baby. I hear
Exactly.
people say that all the time.
So
It
how'd you
is,
get
it
into
is.
this business?
She's been doing it since what?
I know. How'd you get
3
it?
You
years
started
old.
working in a restaurant. And,
I had children that I had to provide for.
Yeah.
That'll work.
And to be honest, at the time, I tried to do like, a day job behind a desk and kids in daycare, and daycare costs more than you can make.
oh yeah.
Yes, it does.
So I actually had
We found that
family.
out the hard way.
Yeah, I had family that could help me, and that's
Uh-huh.
why I went into service industry
Okay.
and found that number one, the money was good at the time. I was able to take care of my family with that,
Yeah.
and it gets in your blood.
Yeah. And so
It
people,
gets
know-
in your blood,
you know,
and you
makes
either
sense.
love it or you hate it.
My wife said this
So-
years ago
Yeah.
when she was at Florida State. She goes, because she waited at I forget the name of the place, doesn't really make a difference. But she goes, yeah, she says, when I did this, took another job, she goes, I took a pay cut. She goes, I literally took a pay cut.
Yep.
Because when I was waiting tables and bar and doing stuff like that, she goes, I was making a lot of money. She goes, all of a sudden I'm doing this now. I'm making way less money. She goes,
Yeah.
what's wrong with
it's
that?
It's a hard transition. It is. You know, of course,
well,
in
I'm
service
sure. Like
industry,
last night, I'm sure they did pretty well here.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. And I was here and I was working with them because we were a little short staffed last night. But that's what you do. You get in there with them,
Yeah.
and that's.
And I admire that. Yeah.
I,
You're just not
you
sitting
saw
there.
me last
I
night.
saw
I was
you last
like-
night. Yeah. I mean,
so,
I
but I
admire
think
that. You're just not sitting back
that's
commanding everybody.
why I have the staff that I do,
Yeah.
because you get in the trenches with them.
With them, yeah.
So you don't just.
Well, it lets
say,
them know that
Yeah.
you're willing to do what it takes.
And
Yeah.
it's mine. I mean, it is mine at the end of the day, and I want it to succeed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
So,
the key.
but I've been in it for a long time, and the social aspect of it, of course, is very important. I like to meet people, talk to people, and I've been
That's where most
What-
memories,
you know,
go
blessed
grab
enough
a bite
to-
to
yeah.
eat and watch a ball game, and
yeah.
a lot of
So-
memories are made.
Yeah. And then, of course, I think you get to be a therapist sometimes too.
So you
Yeah.
lived here since you were 16. Where'd you go to high school?
Berea,
Went to
Yeah,
Berea.
okay.
Berea High School. Yeah.
I'm a Wade Hampton General. So
Okay.
Starting high.
So yeah, I was
We just haven't been that good
dog
in football
for quite a
lately.
while. So yeah.
gotcha.
Yep.
Well, very cool. So, well, where we at, Josh?
30 minutes.
So let's do the picks. You ready to do them?
Well, if you want to.
Yeah, let's do them right now.
All right, so last
Yeah,
night I
we'll
was
go from
look at the picks tonight before I was going over, and the thing that got me is like doing this at 2:00. We got a lot of good games going on right now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
though.
what we do is we take the 5 best games, and Clemson's always the last one we pick.
Mhm.
So we take the 5 best games going on after.
I'm going to give an update real quick. We got a tie game with
Yeah.
Pitt and Florida State.
Oh wow, that's
21-21.
yeah, and I
tie
was,
ball game. We also have last we checked, we have a tie game right now with Alabama.
Yeah, that's what I
and I am
was saying too.
Yeah.
in Alabama.
So those are ones we didn't pick on here because they're going on.
They're going on now.
So we don't want to pick those for obvious reasons because either way you could have a blowout. But
Yeah.
truthfully, we could pick those.
All right, so we'll go this morning, and ESPN game days out in Oregon. That's where they filmed that a lot.
They're at 5 o'clock this
And
morning.
it's dark out there, and you got to love it. Ducks out there, so they got it's 9 o'clock here, 6 o'clock there. Indiana, when you think of Indiana, you think of a basketball team, but they're actually a football team now. And we got number 7 Indiana game day at Oregon. That's 3:30 on CBS. Vegas has Oregon by 7.5. Both Oregon's quarterback's really good. God. You know, I think Oregon's going to win, but I want to pick against them. And not just am because I want to.
So you're picking.
I'm picking Indiana.
You're picking Indiana.
I just want an upset, and I think they're going to get an upset. Vegas has had 7.5. Vegas, when they're playing with money, they take it very serious. I think it's going to be a thriller. I think Indiana's going to win by like 3. I think it's going to be a great game.
Really?
It's going to be a blowout, yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going Oregon.
I am too.
Now, I'm not picking them. I'm not betting money. I wouldn't bet money.
That's two.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd take Indiana with the spread.
Yeah, 7.5. I'm definitely going with Oregon on that one right there. It's at Oregon.
Okay.
So, that's a 3-point swing in itself. So, that's definitely that's 2-1 on that one. So, Josh, you're going to lose.
All right. So, back in our heyday, the guy named Brent Venables, he's one of the best defense.
Still got to pull for him because of that reason. The only reason I pull for the Sooners is because of Brent Venables. But other than that,
it was funny how we become fans of other teams when one of our guys goes there. And I don't blame him. He went to school there. He's from there. He got.
He literally left. That was the one thing he left the contract. He said if Oklahoma gives him an opportunity to be head coach, he's taking that. And they did. Yeah. So you know what? You got to let him go.
And I'm so happy he's doing good now because he struggled for a couple of years. But look at here, they're number 6, just like that. And their defense.
You knew they would be because he's the first stand in the last 4 weeks.
He's a motivator. He's
that guy.
A heck of a coach.
He's phenomenal.
Took him a couple of years, which maybe Belichick didn't pull this thing together in a couple of years. But their defense. And imagine this: their defense is looking really, really, really good. And,
absolutely.
Yeah. So Oklahoma used to be a team that had a terrible defense and a great offense, and they had to put on like 45 points a game just to win. But they're playing Texas, and imagine this: Texas came in as number 1, Clemson came in as number 4. Neither one is ranked right now. Nothing against the Mannings, but Eli Manning and the Peyton Manning, that's your uncle, and then your dad played. You got
I just don't think
it's kind of like you being Elvis's son, and they expect you to go follow him. Or Dale Earnhardt Jr. had that same problem.
Right.
So Arch Manning, they put a lot of pressure on him, and Texas, they've kind of fallen back a little bit. They're playing at Texas, and get this. Vegas has got Texas by 1.5. I don't see it happening. And Oklahoma is not that far from Texas.
I don't either. I think this is also going to be Oklahoma, and I don't think it's. I think Oklahoma's going to beat that by far. So
I'm going to go 14.
I'm not going to go that far, but I say at least touchdown. So yeah, I think you're looking at Oklahoma by 7 is what I think. So I'll go from there. What do you think?
I think Oklahoma's going to get it, but I want Texas too because I do love Mannings. Manning, Peyton.
I ain't nothing wrong with
that.
Peyton
Manning was the dude.
If you look behind that bar right now, our tip bucket is a Peyton Manning bar.
That's funny. Really great.
Have you ever seen him do the Monday Night Football games?
I don't even watch
the
regular cast. I watch the Manning cast.
I love the way they sit back and
look. They are the most humble guys.
I love them.
They really are, and they're you watch they're just awesome guys. They really are.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm pulling for Oklahoma for the same reason because I love Venables.
I know, but I like that. But I do like.
So yeah.
I want Arch to get one. So.
All right.
Okay.
Georgia number 10 versus Auburn. Not even sure why this one's on here.
Vegas got 4.5. Okay.
Yeah, well,
which is surprising me. Auburn. I mean,
here's a stretch. Uga's going to win.
You know, on our podcast Tuesday night, Roddy Tiger and Jacob picked Auburn. I'm like, what are y'all? Kind of cool.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, 4.5, I guess, because they're playing at Auburn. Georgia, I mean,
that's 3 points.
Georgia's number 10. They've had one loss against, guess who? Alabama. Georgia's kind of playing with a chip on their shoulder. Georgia goes down there to get it done.
Georgia goes down there and gets it done.
I think Georgia wins.
At least 10.
Georgia wins by 10. Funny, I was about to say that. 10 to 17 in that range. So, yeah, you're right. Georgia's going to win, and Georgia's going to win handily. Is what's going to happen.
I think Georgia wins, for sure.
Yeah.
So we all agree. So
we all agree on that.
Georgia's going to win that.
Florida.
This isn't a pick either, to be honest with you. It's a Vegas pick. But Texas A&M is going to blow out.
Texas A&M is 5-0.
There's no question. And Texas A&M is going to beat the spread.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I mean, Florida beat Texas last week.
I do.
And they're playing at Texas A&M. That's a tough place. I mean, see something 100,000.
6.5 points. I'll take 10 on that.
Yeah. So I don't even see it being that close. Florida, they beat Texas, but Florida's what, 2-3.
And this brings us back to our last game, which is the Clemson and Boston College. I said last week, I said I wasn't taking the spread because until Clemson proves us wrong. Clemson did prove
They
us.
did.
And so I'm going to actually take Clemson, and I'm going to take the spread. I'm going to say we're going to beat the spread.
14 very
So
generous.
we're going to go from there, and
lot
so
more than that.
we're going to. Well, I'm going to go with spread because I'm not that bold, but I'm taking we're going to win by 14 points.
I think we'll win more than that.
I hope so.
21.
You know what? I'm not that bold.
We're playing at Boston.
I'm with you on this one. Yeah.
Well, they did the rankings of the ACC teams. UNC was 16, the lowest you could be, and BC's 15. Clemson, of course, started out 1. Now we're right at 8. We're moving on up a little bit. But yeah, I'd see them going out there in offense playing like they did and continuing. I think they'll play better than we did with UNC. And the thing with UNC, what got me excited is the offense finally was playing like they should. And they weren't doing we call it vanilla play calling. That first call they made, Antonio Williams, I'm like,
surprised all of us.
Take some chances.
Created excitement.
Yeah.
They got the crowd immediately into the game, and that's paramount. You've got to do that. The crowd was just like, dude. I mean, you had the game before that. You had them booing the team because you were so predictable. Back in the old days, it was Clemson football was up the middle, pass punt. Dude, that's exactly what we went back to for a while.
And we as fans are like I can pretty much tell you what it's going to call. The exposed team.
Well, that's what I said.
Can tell.
I said, dude, I'm a sales guy. That's what I do for a living. And if I can tell you exactly what you're going to do, who the guy that's getting paid $1 million to sit up there and defensive coordinator, you don't think he's going to know exactly what you're doing?
Yeah, and he opened up.
That's a joke.
Yeah, he opened up playbook.
Absolutely.
Garrett Riley, and he started calling I call it razzle dazzle. That's what I call it. And a little bit of that helped out. So
good.
Yeah, 7:30 game, and then we got a bunch of stuff going on here tonight.
We'll have it on.
Well, before Angela gets back out here, because she's got ranch to do, and I know you do, because you said you're in the middle of some stuff.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit just give us a recap about Eastside Bar Grill real fast.
You're open Monday through Sunday. You're every day.
You're open
every day.
7 days a week.
Sunday's a big day now.
Sundays,
that's
when
Bill
the Bills
Day.
play, that is now this week they play on Monday night. We've got an
I'm a Cowboys fan. He's a recovering Cowboys fan, but
I'm sorry.
My second team. I know, I am too. It's all Jerry Jones. But my second favorite team is Buffalo. The Cowboys aren't going.
Cowboys. Jerry Jones.
I like Josh Allen. I was watching a thing, documentary on Cowboys when they were on their little heyday. They got the America's team, and
Tom Landry's day.
They beat actually Buffalo twice back to back. But the thing about Buffalo, they went to Super Bowl 4 times in a row.
I know.
And lost. And it's like you got to have
you still had to, even back then. I still like.
I love their fans.
I always liked the Bills.
They're so.
The fans are the best.
I always
watch their pregame show.
Fans.
They jump on the tables.
And the ketchup.
I always.
You gotta love that.
I always liked the Bills. I always did. They weren't my number one team, but I always liked them. And I still like them to a degree. I mean, they're still, and I still, I watch the Cowboys play, and I go, all right, and I go, okay.
Cowboys might actually win. We're playing Panthers. We almost win that game.
We play Atlanta, the Falcons on Monday night. So
we
have a lot of our people that are actually going to go down there. Then the Bills have a bye, and then Charlotte. And we go to Charlotte. And again, half the people we know are going to be in Charlotte.
Charlotte's
Bills,
right up the road.
I'm telling you, the Bills travel so well.
That's the most loyal fans in all of NFL. Most exciting fans.
And then our biggest rival, KC, is after that.
And KC is having an off season. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that was the one game I went to.
Nothing makes me happier.
Well, it's kind of like I never really hated the New England Patriots, but when they started winning all the time, I'm just like, I don't like them anymore. It's kind of like on Alabama. And this is like, Kansas City.
Well, everybody's that way.
Yeah.
Everybody's that way. Everybody's that way. Everybody gets tired of that.
Fair. That's all I want.
Well,
when you get into playoff games, and literally the NFL has to change their rules.
It's not just me. It's not just you. It's not just Mike. It's everybody. They're honest about it. Most calls are favorable to the Chiefs. When there's a questionable call,
this year they haven't been.
Okay.
This year they haven't been, and look where we're at.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of things been said about those things, and
we don't know.
It's like they go, hey, they've already got to predict who's going to win the Super Bowl and these things like this stuff, and you look at them and go, and then you go back and you look at it and you go, well, maybe.
I'm telling you, the Bills are going to win it this year. I don't know who they're going to play, but
I'm not sure about that.
I hope it. I hope that.
I have a feeling they are.
You guys don't understand the party we'll have here if they do. So.
Oh my God!
I believe you have a huge one.
They got to get there and
Over here,
win
be
it.
good,
Yeah.
do good. God bless,
Yep.
go and go
Hey,
Bills.
Be good, do good. God bless. Go Bills.
that was Josh Allen's MVP speech. That's what he.
Oh, that's what he said.
That's what he ended it with.
Be
when
good.
He won MVP this year.
So
Do good. God bless. Go
JA
Bills.
17. Yep. So.
Well, I'm thinking if you make it the 5th time, you're going to win.
That's
Odds
That's great.
statistically, who they're playing, I don't know.
So,
But
well, right now we just got a
Bills Mafia Sunday night, Monday night, depending on when.
Right now,
Whenever the Bills play, they're here.
Yeah,
That's basically what it comes
Y'all get the
but
Thursday night.
we do have some good. Actually, yeah, we get some decent people coming in for the Thursday night games. It just depends on who's playing or whatever. Right now, though, we've got 24 TVs here. We can play
24.
all of it. We've got all the packages DirecTV offers.
Yeah, and I mean,
Nice.
even
Whatever game you want to watch.
on a
we've
nice
got.
hoodie day like today, you can sit
Yeah,
outside.
feels good.
It feels good. I mean,
No, this is definitely fall weather. Right
I mean,
here.
in August you
I
can't
love
really
it.
sit out there. You're out there sweating, and this is just perfect. It actually felt like football the first time this year.
Yeah. So tonight,
all jokes.
sound out there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Congratulations on your place.
Yeah.
You've done really
Eastside
great.
Bar and Grill.
It really is. I mean,
I work hard.
being from here, this place is a well-known spot.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
It really
that.
is. So it's just a well-known spot. And I know you have a lot of regulars that come here constantly,
We do.
but there's a lot of people that just come in and they know the place. And it's just
Y'all do anything for Christmas or holidays, or you haven't thought that far ahead?
Well, it depends on who's playing ball on those days. First of all,
Okay.
it really does. I hate to
Yeah.
feel like that.
Hey, football rules the South.
But we are also, I'm really strong about family is important. And
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't get a lot of time off, and I do feel like if depending on who's playing ball, that we do close on those days. Just because I feel like your employees need a day to spend time with their families as well.
Exactly.
So that is important for us.
That's awesome.
So, but if the Bills play on Thanksgiving or if the Bills play on Christmas, we've been here for it.
Dallas
we
always
really,
plays them,
really.
Dallas and Detroit. Finally, Detroit's had a decent team or two, but they, for a while, Detroit was just terrible.
It's been fun watching them. So.
Yeah. I was 2 years ago. God, I thought they were going all the way, and then they got beat in the playoffs.
Well, ever since the NFL decided to change their mantra about the kneeling crud, I started going back and watching them a little bit more because for a while I got really tired of that wokeness that they were doing, and I was like, no, I'm not supporting that. And now they're got away away from that, and I'm starting to watch it again. I'm starting to enjoy it again, but for a while I got really tired of that.
Oh, so not bingo. Karaoke starts at 7:30.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Goes from 8 to
You
11.
need to be here by 7:30 so you get registered.
Yeah. Actually, that's about right. Just to put your name in the rotation.
I'm telling you, I know how these things work.
But Mark is so good. Like once you come in, like he puts you in the little rotation, and there you go. So and he really. There's some great singers. There's some not.
I can sing. Nobody else thinks I can.
You would not be a great singer, but you
Do
can.
you remember when Tony Romo fumbled the ball, we're kicking it, and then he?
Who doesn't remember that?
Well, I was at Wild Wings downtown Greenville, and everybody's anti-Dallas, of course, and I'm just, oh my God. So went upstairs to do karaoke, and I picked the worst song you could pick to sing because Marvin Gaye can sing.
Red wine.
No, I did Sexual Healing, and I got about 30.
That's about as bad.
But nobody. I mean, you got to really. I mean, I'm not a good singer, so he turned the music off. He said, "Man, let me buy you a beer. It's gonna be all right." That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was.
I don't do karaoke either.
No.
So
So my son thinks he can sing.
I sing fine, just nobody else thinks I can sing.
I sing good in the shower. That's about it.
Yeah,
We all sing good in the shower. I don't know what it is.
We all
about
sing
that.
till we record it here ourselves.
We're in our
another
cars
thing.
by ourselves.
Right? But there you go. That's another animal I'm tired of. So there you go.
All right, I'll get back to work.
All right, so
All right.
we're about an hour, 45 minutes or so. You know the
Well,
Tiger
let's
Chant.
do the Tiger Chant. We'll do
All
it.
right,
We'll
ready?
get out of here.
Get that. All right, ready?
We're ready.
CLEMSONRTIGERS. Fight, Tiger, fight, Tiger, fight, fight, fight. Go, Tigers, Outlet Orange, baby, let's go. Come out Eastside Bar Grill.
Thank you, guys.
620 Howell Road, Suite 2.
Just 620 Howell Road. They know where it is. You can't miss it.